In this video, we're going to be adding a Twitter feed. We're going to be styling the website using some custom CSS, and I'm going to be trying to fix that annoying loading problem that you get when you're trying to import products. So let's get started. Hello, it's Alex here from wpeagle.com. Thanks for watching. Now, this video is basically a frequently asked question type video. I've been getting a lot of questions, which is good. Keep sending them. I love questions, and I do my best to try and answer them. And I'm starting to see a pattern. I'm getting quite a few questions that are the same. So I thought, hey, it'd be a lot easier for me to just create a video and try and answer them here, so that then you guys can all watch it. And hopefully, if you've got one of these problems or you're trying to do one of these things, that other people are trying to do and they're asking me questions, then you get to benefit too. So the main questions I've been getting are, how do you make some styling changes to the website in terms of, taking it beyond from what you can do within the back end, font sizes, colors, that sort of stuff. So I'm going to be covering that. I'm also going to be adding a Twitter feed, which is a question I've got a few times as well. So we're going to add some latest tweets to the footer of the website as a widget. And as it's a widget, you could also add it to the sidebar as well if you like. Another question that I get a lot is more of a technical question and more of an error problem, where when you import stuff, it doesn't actually import, it gets stuck on the loading screen, and it's very frustrating when you're trying to set up your new website and you can't get any Amazon products in. So I think, hopefully, I've got a solution to that too, which we'll try and fix on a site that I'm actually looking at right now from a viewer that's got the same problem. So I'm going to try and fix that on this video, and hopefully, that will help you fix your problems too. Finally, what we're going to be doing is removing the as of date, which you get next to the prices when you import stuff from Amazon. Some people have said they don't like that, they want to hide it, so I'll show you how to do that too. If you get stuck at any point during this video, please just leave a question in the comments below, or send me an email, tweet me, whatever, however you like to get in touch, do that, and I will do my best to try and answer it. If you like my videos, then please click the like button, wherever it is on YouTube. That really does help it. The more likes I get, it's just good. It's all good. And if you want more videos and you want to be up to date, then obviously subscribe to the channel. Again, that's really helpful to me as well. But that's enough from me, in terms of my face. Let's get on the computer. You'll still hear my voice, and we'll get through answering some of these questions. Let's go. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you is how to do some tweaks to the CSS, basically. So that's to do with the style of everything on the website. Obviously, within the back end, you can change, some basic colors and bits and bobs. It's quite limited, though, this theme, in terms of the layout and style changes you can make in the back end. So if you want to take it a bit further, you're going to need to change the CSS and bits and bobs yourself, which I know sounds a little bit scary, but it's not actually as hard as you might think it is. However, the first thing we need to do, if we're going to start making changes of this nature in terms of changing bits of code or whatever, you need to make sure that you're running a child theme. And the reason for this is that when new themes come out, new versions of the theme come out, you can update without losing all these changes that you're going to make after following this video. So to install the child theme, if you look inside the folder, the zip folder that you downloaded from Code Canyon, the Kingdom one, if you go in there and go, actually, let me just show you. I've got it here. So when you unzip, you get a folder. I think it'd be called 1.6 or 1.6.2, depending on the version. I've just found 1.6 because weirdly, Kingdom has disappeared off Code Canyon today. So I'm hoping it's going to come back. A little bit worrying, but it will come back, I'm sure. But you should be able to find it in your downloads once it's back. Anyway. So in there, once you extract it, you get this folder 1.6, 1.62, whatever version you've got. And then in this folder, theme unzipped, you've got these two things, Kingdom, Child, and this is Kingdom. It'll actually be called Kingdom. Mine's called Kingdom Old from that other video I did the other day where we updated. That's what it will look like, Kingdom and Kingdom Child. And obviously what we want is this child theme, which is actually just a few little, basically, bits and bobs that you can then change, and this one here is the style sheet that we're going to change very shortly. So in order to install this, what I would do is just zip it up again as a zip file, and then you can go into your WordPress website and go to Appearance, Themes, Add New, Upload Theme. There's my zip file. Let's see. There we go. install now. Okay, that's installed successfully. Then we'll just click activate. Dismiss that notice. There we go. I think that's all. Let's just double check. Just double check the site is all okay and everything. And okay, we've lost our settings. Okay, not a problem. That's a bit annoying. We'll just have to. I'll just have to add them again. So that's somewhat annoying. So obviously it's good practice to probably install the child theme before you start configuring everything. So give me 2 seconds to just set my colours up and upload my logo again, and then we'll carry on doing some style stuff. Okay, so that's all done. That took me a few minutes. That was a bit annoying. Luckily I had notes of the colour codes I was using and stuff, and obviously there's not too many settings within Kingdom anyway, so that was okay. But yeah, lesson learned. Always install your child theme before you do any configuration. That way you won't lose it when you change it to a child theme later in the day, like I've just done now. But anyway, let's get on and customize some things. So the question that I got online was actually about customizing this top header color. So let's do that. Why not? That's as good as thing as any to customize. Now when I'm customizing, I actually like to switch browser and go into Firefox, which I've got installed here. And the reason for that is because I've got an extension installed within Firefox. It's up here. It's called Firebug. And what I'll do is I'll just turn Firebug on. Now you can get a similar kind of thing going on with Chrome and other browsers by going to Inspect. But I find that Firebug is the easiest to use, so that's why I use it. But obviously use what you like. And basically what we do with these tools, these Inspect type tools, is we're able to see the CSS and stuff that's going on, which is quite handy. So if we go up to this top element, we'll see over here, here's the styling going on and that sort of stuff. So if we wanted to add some new styles, if we right click and go add rule, it creates this thing here. So this bit is called the KD underscore header underscore top. And then we can start messing around with it. So you do need to know a little bit of CSS, but things you're probably going to want to do are the colors. So background color, you can type background color, and then you can add a color, blue, it goes blue, or red, you know, whatever you like. Or you can add a color code. Luckily I've got my zombie merc color codes here. Here. So for example, the green is this code here. I'm just going to copy paste that. Oh, where's it gone? Sometimes they do kind of jump around these things. Oh, it's here. We can't finish it. So background color, I have to type it in again. Background color, because I clicked off. And paste that code in. Makes it green. If I type color in, I can make the text a different color. I think I want that white, which use the color code is F. Is hash FFF. Okay, that's not changing the text color, so that's not the right thing. So for now, we'll just do the background color, and I'll do the text in a second. So when we're doing these changes, it's kind of doing it on the fly. If I refresh this page, the changes will have gone because they're not actually saved. They're just kind of in my browser, as it were. They're not actually on the server. So let me just add it again. That KD header top. Background color. So what we need to do is take this little bit of code that we've just created. There it is. Copy it. If we go back to the website, which I've got in Chrome. Now you can either do this using an editor via FTP, or you can do it in the back end, which I'm going to do now. Go into Appearance and Editor. Obviously make sure you've got your child theme running. And it'll bring up this thing here, the style.css, which is your custom style.css. There's the main one, which is in the parent theme, and then there's this one, which is all your customizations. I've already got a little bit of code in here already, which I added earlier, which is the piece of code that makes the logos at the bottom of the screen. I'll show you. These ones. Gives them a transparent background, because you see actually there they haven't got a transparent background. Let me refresh. And they will have. There we go, looks better. So that's that little bit of code there, which you can find on wpeagle.com on the post related to the Amazon affiliate website video, and you can copy paste it, or it's there. Let's paste in that other bit of code for the background color. Click update. If we go back to the website and refresh, it's now green. So we just need to make these bits of text. I think white would be nicer. as there's a lot of green going on, isn't there, at the moment? So again, we would go back to Firefox and hover over one of these things. Click Add Rule. Okay, that's not the correct element. I know that because of the way it's called. It's menu item 292. That's going to just apply to the About Us. So I want it to actually apply to all of them. So I'm going to go up here. You see this bit of code here? I'm just going to go up a couple of levels and then I'm going to try again. Bear with me. I know this is getting a little bit technical. That's not what I want either. Let's try up here. No. Okay, I'm struggling to find the actual element I want. So the next way to do it, if you can't find the actual element that you need using this, is just scroll down. I can actually see the color here. Look. So this is the actual attribute I want. So we might as well just change this. Look, I can just put the FFF in there, which is white. And then we could just simply copy this. And then go back to Chrome, back to our edit themes, paste that in. Now, because we're only changing the color, we don't actually need these. These are a bit surplus. And if you want clean code, then we don't need them because we haven't changed the font size or font style. But obviously, you could if you wanted to. Click Update, refresh. So they're white now as well. Okay, I hope you get the idea. So you can basically pick any element and use Firebug to change colors as you see fit. Another question I've been asked when it comes to styling is how to remove the kind of as of date and time that you get next to the price. This little nugget here. So again, I'm on Firefox here and I'm going to fire up Firebug and we're just going to do a little bit of CSS action again. So I'm going to highlight it there. And then I'm going to come over here, right click, add rule. Now it's put EM, and that's not enough to be fair, because that's just going to make all italic stuff disappear, which is not what we want, obviously. We just want this. So if I look over here, I can see that that is the actual class of it. So if I select that, oh, I can see it there, look. That's the one we want. So where it sets the color, I'm just going to add a new attribute, which is display none. There we go. It's gone. Take it away, comes back. So I'm just going to copy this little nugget to my clipboard, go to the back end of the website, which is just here. And then it's back into appearance and editor. We don't need to put the color in there because that's already set. And then click update file. The other thing I just noticed is this font size of the price is probably a bit small. So let's make that bigger too. So it's going to right click, add rule. And then I'm going to put font size 18. It's a bit bigger. Let's whack it up. Don't know why the 99p has to be floating in the air, but hey, why not? Probably just the way it is. That's fine. So yeah, I've put that up to 32. Let's copy that back into here, paste, update, and then let's have a look what it looks like. Have a look at the product. It's made the price too big there. Okay, so we only really want that font size to apply to this price up here. So that's fine. So let's go back to Firefox. You'll need to add a few little more attributes. So if I can see that it's a P class price, so let's just do that. They're still too big down the bottom. Let's see what else we can do. Probably KD description is what we need to add. So we're just kind of laser targeting this CSS rather than being general. I hope you're keeping up with this. I know it has gone a bit techie. So there we go. That's better. So this is the bit of code you need to adjust the size. It's .kd underscore description space .price space .amount, and that's going to just do this price here, which is what we want. So let's quickly go back and back into dashboard appearance, paste that code in, or update the code we've already got. Just going to paste over the top of that. There we go. Another problem a lot of people have been having is with the import of products from Amazon. And I've got a site here. This site has been sent over to me by a viewer who's having the very same problem. And basically what happens is when you do a search in the insane import mode, which is where I am now, this site is about rucksacks. So let's just do a search for a rucksack. And click launch search. And nothing happens. There's no products come up, and other people have said that it gets just stuck on that loading screen and nothing happens. But basically, yeah, the problem is nothing happens. So if you do get a problem like this, the first thing you need to do is actually look into what's causing it. And if you go into plugin settings, no, plugin status, and go to Amazon debug, and just leave that as it is and just click get Amazon response, and you get a whole load of gobbledygook come up. But if you look into it, it actually has the error message, which is that on there, and it says your access key is not registered for product advertising API. Okay, so to get around that, you need to basically enable the product advertising API. So I'm going to open a new tab and type in Amazon. Oh, there it is, advertising API. And it brings you to this site here, and basically we need to go through this little wizard. So I'm just going to do that very quickly. I've got the guy's login details, and let me just log in with that. I don't want you to see any of that because obviously they're not mine. And then and we'll see if that fixes the problem. So I'll just do a quick edit. Okay, so that was a success. Easy for me to say. That was a success. And basically what we have to do is fill in a little form and accept the terms and conditions, and that's all done. So now let's go back to his website and go back to the insane import mode. Let's type in rucksack. Oh, it's taking a bit longer this time. And there we go, we've got some gear coming in, and we can then, obviously, I don't know what these are. I don't want to mess up this guy's site, but I'm thinking that should work. Let's just uncheck all and just import this one product into boys, that'll do. And that seems to be working fine. So hopefully that's fixed your problem with the import mode, and you're able to get some products onto your website now. Okay, another question I've been asked is about updating the plugin, so I'm just going to quickly run through that. You need to head over to Code Canyon and obviously download the latest version, which you'll find in your downloads area. So I'm just going to go in there quickly and find it. I've got quite a few things on here that so it gets a bit messy. There it is. I'm going to download all files and documentation. That'll do. And slightly different to theme, you can do this all via the back end. So what I'm going to do is just going to go into plugins, installed plugins. Going to find Woozone, going to deactivate. I'm going to delete it. Okay, this file's finished downloading. What we need to do is extract it. It's 8.4.1.3 that we're running at the moment. And then within there you'll find plugin, and then you'll find a zip file, which is that what we need. So let's go to plugins and add new. Upload plugin. You can browse, or I think you can even drag. As I've already got it here, let's drag. Oh, okay, we can't drag. Let's browse. It's in my downloads folder. There is 8.4.1.3 Woozone, and let's install that. It's going to upload. Then click activate, and that should be the latest version installed. And hopefully all our settings are still there. We can check that if we go into configuration, Amazon config. There we are. My keys are in there, so it's remembered our settings, so I can dismiss this message. Another problem some of you have been having is with the logo upload. So, you know, when you're in here on the Kingdom theme and you click upload, and yeah, you pick either upload it from your computer or you pick it from your media library like this, and you click insert, and it just kind of gets stuck on this white screen, which is a bit annoying. It doesn't actually add your logo. There is a little bit of workaround on this to fix it. I'm not sure what causes the problem. AA team, the developers, they say as long as you've got the latest version, it should be fine, but I've got the latest version here and it's not working. So yeah, the workaround is you need FTP, which you'll see if you look up the video on how to update the Kingdom theme. You'll see how to set up your FTP in there. And then once you're connected to your FTP, I'll go back to the beginning. You go into WP content, themes, Kingdom, and then in images, and in here you'll see a file called KD_logo. There it is. And what you want to do is replace that with your actual logo. So if I find, there we go. So what you need to do, obviously rename it so that it's the same name. So it's KD_logo, KD, like that, and then upload. That's done, and then if we just go and check the site, hopefully the logo's there. There it is. It's done. Good. So there you go. That's how you're going to fix your logo. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is add a Twitter feed. It's just showing basically the latest tweet down here in the kind of widget area of the footer. So we're going to have to move things about, but I think I might just add it below this about us here. So we're going to need a plugin. So let's go back to the dashboard. Go to plugins, add new. And it's called Twitter feed. The one I like is this one here. It's got a free version, which is what we're installing now, but there's also a premium version on Code Canyon, which you can get if you want. It has a few more extra features. Okay, so first we need to do is saying we need to add our Twitter API tokens, so we'll do that. So to get these, I'm going to open a new tab. You need to go over to apps.twitter.com, and then we need to sign in with your usual Twitter details, which hopefully I can remember. Okay, and once you're logged in, you need to click Create New App. I can call it Zombie Merc Twitter Feed. Description, Zombie Merc website Twitter feed. I don't know why you need to do all this. Put the website in. Merc.com. Don't need to put this callback URL in. Scroll to the bottom. Yes, I agree. So I must add my mobile phone number to my Twitter profile. Okay, well that's fine. We'll do that. Over to Twitter we go. Then I think it's up here, and then into settings. Down to mobile, I'll have my phone number, and I think they'll send me a text. Let me get my phone out. Got my code here. So let's go back. I can close that now. Let's go back to here and click create again. There we go, it's done. So if I go to here, here are my keys and access tokens. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom and go create my access token. And here's all the stuff I need to copy and paste in, which I'm going to have to blur out, I think. Stop anyone else nicking them, but you just need to have a look what you got here and copy and paste them. So that's what we'll do. We'll take the access token first, which I think is the first one here. Yep, access token. Access token secret. Then the consumer key. So a load of old numbers and letters and stuff. Okay. Save. Oh, that's got a load of spaces in. Don't think we need that. Okay, so hopefully that's all done. Now, if we go to, we can just have a look through these different settings. You've got some appearance options. Turn on your media, have it expand automatically. Not a lot really you can play with. But let's add the widget now. So let's go to appearance and widgets. And down here there should be a Twitter feed widget. Oh, static tweets. I think that's what we probably want. Is that what we want? Yeah, so let's add that to the footer content, add widget. I'll put it latest tweet. Put the username in. What is my Twitter username? I have to check that. I think it's Zombie Merc, isn't it? I don't know. I don't remember if was it Zombie Merc shop, because I don't think yeah, Zombie Merc store, that was it. Couldn't get the one I wanted. Zombie Merc store. Don't need to put a list name in unless you've got a list. I'm just going to put probably one because I don't know how much room I've got, and then you can decide what you want to show. But let's have a look. Let's click save. So let's go back and have a look at the website. Okay, so there it is. But it's all the way down there, so that's not particularly great. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to need to lose one of these. And I think we'll get rid of the, it's a hard decision. I think the more info, that's a bit boring. We could probably add that somewhere else. So let's get rid of that more info. So I'm going to go back to widgets. And remove that. Let's refresh. So that looks really good. Yeah, just the latest tweet. That's good. If you go for the premium version, you can have like scrolling tweets and sliding tweets and all sorts of things. But I'm happy with that for now. So yeah, I hope you found that useful. So that concludes this video for now. If you've got any questions on anything mentioned in this video, then please, or anything in general to do with WordPress or I don't mind life, let's ask away. Any questions, I'll try and answer them. Use the comments below or tweet to me or visit wpeagle.com and you can find a form on there via the contact us to send me a message. But until next time, if you like what I'm doing, please click the like button, subscribe for the latest updates, and I will see you soon. Good luck with your websites. Bye for now.